Hi, my name is Samaya Allen and I'm from the island of Barbados. I'm currently in my final year here at the University of the West Indies Keyfield campus, and I'm pursuing a bachelor's degree in computer science and electronics.
My name is Abishwa Johnson and I'm from Jamaica. I just completed my undergraduate degree in computer science at the University of the West Indies, Mona.
My name is Justin Suknanan and I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, and recently I just completed my bachelor's degree in electrical and computer engineering from the University of the West Indies St. Augustine campus.
My name is Neha Wadwani and I am from St. Lucia. I am currently pursuing a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering.
So when I first saw this poster, I knew that if I did get through, this would be a really big breakthrough for me to apply my skills in a very beneficial way. I think before this, I would have never considered myself working in the medical field.
When I read the poster for the first time and saw that I would get the opportunity to revolutionize healthcare here, back home, I was just super excited. And you know, oftentimes when you think about groundbreaking work that is being done in the sphere of healthcare, it oftentimes lacks the Caribbean perspective. So to see an initiative, a program that had the Caribbean at its core, was just incredibly inspiring for me.
They were promising to give Caribbean students the opportunity to contribute to cutting-edge biomedical research in a laboratory setting.
It placed the Caribbean at the forefront of research. It placed Caribbean students at the forefront of research. And what I wanted to experience from this program was being able to experience what it was like to come up with a concept, design, carry out experiments.
So, having that perspective from the UK, I knew it would be, really good for me in the future to see how things are done in another country, and encourage thoughts in me to see what was possible for us here in the Caribbean.
This whole experience has just completely shifted my perspective and has showed me the transformative power of targeted research. It has also just reinforced my belief that the Caribbean can and should be a hub for STEM innovation. So I'm returning home with a stronger dream, a bigger dream, and a clearer vision as to how I can contribute to building a better Jamaica.
I saw firsthand how Caribbean talents can go into the wider world and contribute to solving global problems. At one point, I was insecure about how my skills as a Caribbean student would translate to the global scale. But this experience reinforced to me that us Caribbean students, we have the skills to contribute to not only bioengineering, but other solutions also.
I think the most inspiring moment for me, although there were many inspiring moments to choose from, is witnessing the robotic surgery live performed by Dr. Jonathan Noel. I think something about that just changed the way I thought about my work that we were doing in the lab, as well as how I wanted to proceed with any future work that I did. Is there any possibility of bringing this back home or adapting it to our needs so that people back home can see robotic surgeries and so that they get that experience as well? What it would be like to make healthcare and technology more accessible.
The surgery that we would have witnessed, it was performed by a Barbadian surgeon, and being there in person and seeing him perform so well, it just reminded me that regardless of your background, what really matters is just hard work and perseverance, and you'll be able to achieve any goals that you have. We do have the same level of bright minds who are capable of implementing these same systems. We just need to be able to provide the environment and the opportunities for them to be able to grow and hone in on these skills. So I feel like even now that I've returned, I feel really motivated to see that be implemented here in the Caribbean, because I feel like our people also deserve the best in terms of the healthcare.
The only word to describe CariSurg was surreal. It was everything I wanted from an academic opportunity and more. From contributing towards surgical robotics, meeting the brilliant minds behind the ideas, working with some of the Caribbean's most talented students, observing the impact of bioengineering in the real world, I left with a renewed purpose.
I also think another highlight from this trip was just being able to learn from those who are around me. All of us would have come from different Caribbean islands, and in a way it provided me that sense of community away from home. And I think a really good thing about this program is that we were all able to support each other throughout the program when things were difficult, or we needed that sense of uplifting. I think we were able to provide that for each other, and I just feel really grateful to have been able to be a part of it. And I'm hopeful for the future generations that do go through this program, that they too will have an amazing experience.
I am so thankful to the CariSurg program for showing me that we shouldn't just be thinking outside the box, but we should be creating a whole new box. Here's to more years of CariSurg.